Sean Salisbury here for Open Sports. Let's preview this Raider and Charger game. What's been a really good rivalry in the past is not much of a rivalry right now because, well, it may become one because neither team's any good. So we may see a game. Chargers are at home. The Raiders' offense just doesn't go up and down the field, doesn't move. But then again, the Chargers' offense is inconsistent. One week they'll look like Superman. The next week they can't even get to the phone booth they're trying to dress in. So they definitely don't have an S on their chest this year. The defense sometimes gets a stop, sometimes doesn't. The kicker sometimes makes a field goal, sometimes doesn't. The coach sometimes makes the right call, sometimes doesn't. On both sides of the ball. So, and then the Raiders, in order to be, what happens when teams use a ton of gimmicks that are just like, oh my gosh, let's try this. When you try to get Sebastian Janikowski on some kind of trick play to run the football on an under the legs flip from the holder, you know you're not very good. Because you're relying on, you know your offense isn't very good because you don't think your offense can score. That's why you use those gimmicks. Here's the deal with this game. It may turn out to be a great game because both teams are very, very average at best and border on awful at times. The Chargers, they're not making the playoffs. What are they, 3 down with 4 to go? You can forget that. The Raiders aren't going to the playoffs. What they're trying to do, and I don't think Norv Turner's job's in danger, but he's trying to save his gig. Players are trying to play for their job, and the Raiders, Tom Cable, he's coaching for his job, and knowing Al Davis, there'll be somebody else there next year. So this is, you can look at all the matchups you want. One thing I do know is that the Raiders' defense can be a playoff caliber defense. They can be. The Chargers' defense has got big names with minimal production most of the time right now. Chargers' offense is more bark than bite, and the Raiders just don't have much of an offense unless they give it to Justin Fargas right now. A lot of potential, but potential gets coaches fired. I'll take the Chargers at home. They're big favorites, but the way the Chargers have played, don't count on it. And if I was a betting man, which I'm not sure I'd touch this game because I don't trust either team. But I'll take the Chargers at home. And the key too for the Raiders, real quickly, is let's see Jamarcus Russell's progress. He's got another month now at the end of the season. Let's see how he grows with this thing and how he starts to develop as they head into 2009. I think he's got enormous potential. I'm anxious to see how he finishes it up a season, which has been up and a lot of down and more down, and people starting to call him a bust. I don't think he's going to be a bust. I think we need to give the kid a chance. I'm Sean Salisbury for Open Sports.
So you think you can tackle a pro? There's only one way to find out. Click on fantasy at opensports.com.